Thai Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha says negotiations for the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership have concluded and ASEAN is committed to signing the trade deal next year. Leaders are meeting on the deal this hour in Bangkok. RCEP is a landmark trade pact between Southeast Asia and 6 partner countries. It will establish the world's biggest free trade zone covering a third of the world's economy. Thai Commerce Minister Jurin Laksanawisit told reporters that the 16 countries involved had reached agreement and would make a statement later today, but acknowledged that more details needed to be sorted out. And it's understood that India dashed hopes of signing the deal this weekend. It has reservations about market access, fearing that its domestic industries would be hit if the country is flooded by Chinese goods. Now, the United States is not part of RCEP, but its Secretary of Commerce, Wilbur Ross, reaffirmed that Indo-Pacific trade is important for the U.S.
The Trump administration is extremely engaged in and fully committed to this region. Two-way trade between the United States and the Indo-Pacific region increased by almost 6% last year to a record $2 trillion.
Our correspondent, Saxis Sombat, recaps. What else happened at the summit?
We had on the sidelines the meeting between the President of South Korea, Moon Jae-in, and Shinzo Abe, respectively, meeting in person for the first time since 13 months on the sidelines here. And even though it was just an 11-minute sit-down, but that is significant to see those men actually meeting and engaging with each other, considering that in the last 13 months, relations between the country have hit rock bottom. There has been a trade spat and that has been sparked by disputes over wartime reparations, so that is one thing. And of course, the other thing is the conclusion of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, or RCEP, that has been announced by the Thai Prime Minister, by Prayut Chan-o-cha. He said that most of the deal has been done and it will be signed in February 2020 when Vietnam takes over. So this seems to be a happy end for the chairmanship of Thailand here of ASEAN this year.
The last ASEAN meet for the year went on despite the absence of US President Donald Trump, who decided to give the summit a miss. In lieu of his absence, his National Security Advisor, Robert O'Brien, read out a letter from Mr. Trump inviting ASEAN leaders to the US for a summit next year.
Earlier, 7 out of the 10 ASEAN nations sent their foreign ministers to meet with Mr. O'Brien instead of their president or prime minister. But a US official says Washington remains committed to the region.
Let's look at the facts. The facts are the United States is the largest investor in the Indo-Pacific region. The United States is also the #1 trading partner for the Indo-Pacific region. So when it comes to trade, the United States does $2 trillion worth of trade per year with the Indo-Pacific. That's larger than the economies of any country in the world, with the exception of 8 countries. When it comes to investments, again, the United States is the largest foreign direct investment in the Indo-Pacific at $866 billion. So these are the facts, and this is just another concrete demonstration of the commitment of the United States to this region.